Defender for Collinsville, number 14, David Ruler. Defender for Libertyville, number 13, Ian Solomon. Defender for Collinsville, number 11, Clint Plucker. Defender for Libertyville, number 14, Ken Verbatim. Defender for Collinsville, number 9, Keith Brooks. Defender for Libertyville, number 4, Steve Weschelberger. Midfield for Collinsville, number 8, Brett Cassidy. Midfield for Libertyville, number 7, Alex Dufour. Midfield for Collinsville, number 4, Jeff Deutsch. Midfield for Libertyville, number 9, Jeff Devine. Midfield for Collinsville, number 10, Joey Schallert. Midfield for Libertyville, number 19, Derek Coletto. Midfield for Collinsville, number 12, Joe Reiniger. Forward for Libertyville, number 10, Wally Melcher. Forward for Collinsville, number 5, Rob Hartman. Forward for Libertyville, number 16, Johan Anderson. Forward for Collinsville, number 7, Ken Johnson. And forward for Libertyville, number 12, George Nahorski. Collinsville is coached by Mr. Jim Strand. Libertyville by Mr. Andy Bitta. The officials for tonight are Mr. Al Klinitis and Mr. Sam Donnelly. We ask that you stand for the singing of our national anthem. The anthem tonight will be sung by Mara Denise from Friend High School. ball violation. Direct kick for the Wildcats. Direct kick for the Wildcats. Throw it for violation called against the Wildcats. Direct kick for the Jayhawks. Throw in for the Jayhawks. Throw in for Collinsville. for the Wildcats. Another throw in for the Wildcats. Shipping violation. Direct kick for the Wildcats. Throwing for the Wildcats. Shipping violation called against the Seahawks. Direct kick for the Wildcats. Throwing for the Jayhawks.
You don't have to jump the fence.
Throwing for the Jayhawks. Throwing for the Wildcats. Violation, direct kick for the Wildcats. Dangerous play called against the Wildcats. Indirect kick for the Jayhawks. Pushing called against the Jayhawks. Direct kick for the Wildcats. Goal kick for the Wildcats. Direct kick for the Jayhawks. station. Direct kick. Direct kick to the K-High. Low kick for the for the Seahawks. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remain in the third period. Not throwing. Just good. For the Wildcats. sign. Go through. The score still remains tied. We will go through instruction desk.
University Notre Dame, John Crow. From Libertyville, Dundee Showers. And from Addison Trail, Reno Positano. That is the all-tournament team. Next, from our starting lineup, we'll have Rob Hartman.
Way to go, Robbie!
Number 4, another one of our Smurfs, Jeff Deutsch. Jimmy O'Donnell. Number 7, our goal scorer, Timmy Johnson. Number 8, our heart, Fred Cassidy. Number 9, our designated backup goalkeeper, Keith Brooks. Number 10, Joey Schaller.
I can't believe it. He just...
Number 11, midfield, Clint Tucker.
Yeah.
Number 12, the young man who helped make the winning goal play, Joe Reiniger. 14, our junior starter, David Mueller. 16, our wing fullback, Brad Patton. And our one freshman, Scotty Siegel. Our backup keeper, Brian Crum, sophomore. Another sophomore, Grant Highlander. Number 3, another sophomore, Brian Hunt.
You got a key?
For what?
Car. Okay.
Number 6,
Use the car in a minute.
part-time player, helped out yesterday, Eric Massa. Junior, Jason Mueller. Junior, Paul Smith. 2 PK people today. Sophomore, Jason Doctor. Sophomore, Maddie Keller. Junior, Jason Ostrowskis.
Jason in?
And junior, Mark Krause. I got to get my assistant coaches up here. Charlie Tuna Suarez. And the guy who's going to dance to the K-Hawk theme in a tutu, Andy Cochran. And our 2 girls with us last year, our statisticians, we love them, Pam Moon and Chris Rosencrantz. We're all going back to the Charlie Club, folks. We'll have a good time.
When you get your cake, and let me know, Dad. No, that's let it down.
Scouted everyone.
No, we didn't take it.
Everyone's ready.
You want to take it?
It's ready.
The other thing that you can plug it in straight to
Batteries
electricity.
are a little weak now because they're out that cold. They gonna send anybody out for beer or anything? Chip in?
You gotta hold Kristen. Your good luck charm. That's the only reason you guys won.
Preston.
Yeah, they do. Every son was as good as he was, but no parents would have it.
Get your tongue out there. Like the bed.
Who's going to break the 6
Look at their grandpa right there beside you.
I guess they would have went
You're not going to pull one of those 10 o'clocks on
Well, did you see how the other people died? They ran around the lab. They were all not too right.
How's that?
Today's date is November the 9th, 1986. Waiting at the Orchard Shopping Center for the K-Hawks to return after taking first place championship in Chicago.
Oh my God, Marcus!
Now don't get one over.
Give him a kiss so I can get my camera. I can get my camera out yet. I'll come by and let you know as soon as I
Turn it over, Jim.
What do I know, you know? You guys survived. Raise your sign, Fred. Oh, you're looking.
School District that want to offer their congratulations and welcoming home to the state champions. First, I'd like to introduce the mayor of the municipality or the village of Maryville, Mayor Konski. Mayor Konski.
It is an honor to be here with you today on behalf of the people of Maryville. I understand we are well represented on this year's team. I would like to congratulate not only those players, but also Coach Strantz, his staff, and the other team members on winning the 1986 Illinois State Soccer Championship. I would like to recognize the cheerleaders, the pom-pom girls, and the loyal fans for cheering them. We are proud to be part of this celebration here in Collinsville, and we wish next year's team the same success. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The mayor of the city of Collinsville, Mayor Bromley.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. I'm here representing the city of Collinsville and its citizens who are also with me this afternoon with our commission members. Finance Commissioner Tom Jenkins, Commissioner Chuck Tennant, Commissioner Michael Fisher. The other existing commissioners out of town on vacation, I'm sure you'd like to be here. Mel Palmerton, you should be back in town this afternoon from your vacation. I'd like to thank and congratulate my very good friend Jim Strantz. I think that if there was any doubt out of any of the soccer fans throughout the state of Illinois, I think the last 6 years has proven not only that which is the best program in the state, but also the best soccer coach in the state of Illinois. To the players, the thrill of victory last night, and a lot of us staying at home listening on the radio as best we could. To the players, the thrill of having all your friends and family here this afternoon is great. But glory is fleeting, as they all say, and within a month or so, people will start talking about another sport. But rest assured that here at Collinsville High School, I can tell you that you've got a niche in history. And for years to come, and every time there's a soccer team field in our community, and every time there's competition at the state level, your performance is going to be judged and compared to the other teams. You are part of the Collinsville High School history from now on, and your names and this team's record will always be discussed for years and years to come. And to all the fans, particularly the fans that followed this team throughout the regular season, the people that had the hardship of financial hardship and the time commitment of going up to Palatine. We in Collinsville and all the citizens that couldn't go to Palatine want to wish you and thank you for taking and spending the time to follow this team and bringing on all the arousing cheers and everything that this team needed to put them through this tournament. Thank you for your time and effort, all the fans. And to everyone involved in this 86 soccer championship, #1 in the state of Illinois. You brought glory and a lot of recognition to the community of Collinsville. We want to thank everyone involved. Thank you from everybody in Collinsville.
Caseyville, the Mayor Chance.
Hello, KL fans. We're all proud of these guys. I brought a couple people from the village with me today. I brought Dan Warner, one of our trustees, Virgil Cassie, our clerk. I think all the students know Virgil. But I can stand here and repeat a lot of things that everyone else said. We're just really proud of these kids, the fans, the cheerleaders, and everybody. It was a one big effort for all of them. I'm tickled that for them all.
We certainly appreciate the cooperation of the three mayors and their commissioners and trustees, and also with Bill Ellis in providing the fire trucks for the parade today. I'd like to introduce at this time the president of the Collinsville Board of Education, Sue Burrows. Sue?
I started to say good morning. I'm not sure that night was ever going to end last night. I'm not sure how many of you are A-team fans, but as Hannibal Smith says, I love it when a plan comes together. I want to say just a minute to the unsung heroes of this team. Everybody that was sitting on the bench. You guys had to be freezing. We figured the players that were running down the field had to be warm, the fans were freezing, but the poor guys sitting there in just sweats, you guys had the roughest job in town. Mr. Renfro leaned over to me in the morning game and said, if we're going to sit here and freeze, we might as well go home with the first place trophy instead of fourth place. And he's absolutely right. It's a whole lot more enjoyable. This is one of the pleasant tasks a school board member or president has, to preside at something like this. And Mr. Ganshnitz has asked me to introduce to you the other members of the Board of Education here with us this afternoon. We're missing one, but I understand it's at a good cause. Mr. Welch is out with his boy at a soccer game, I understand. The rest of the board is here, however. Pat Dalton, Jane Judge, Bill Ellis, and the board had a special interest in the soccer team this year with a couple of soccer parents you all know, Tim Crum and Shirley Adams.
Yes, sir!
Speaking for the Board of Education, we could not have been more proud of all of you, the fans, the cheerleaders, the team. You guys were so tired. I didn't think there was any way you were going to pull that out. We were all very, very proud of you. Congratulations.
To introduce the Superintendent of Schools for Collinsville Unit 10, Mr. Jack Renfro. Jack.
What a glorious day to welcome home a group of champions. This is truly a day the K-Hawks have made, and we're proud to be a part of it. 90% of all the schools in the state of Illinois never have an opportunity of doing what you're doing now, and that is welcoming a team back from the Final Four, and in this case, welcoming back some champions. They never get that chance, and because we're K-Hawks, we seem to do it often, and that's a wonderful feeling. And again, thanks for you fellas. On behalf of the staff, the administration, everybody, we recognize a job well done. Well done by the coaches, well done obviously by the players, well done by the cheerleaders, and again by our student body and fans. You know, it's always, go ahead and clap, you deserve it. It's always a thrill to me to go to a tournament as far away as 250, 275 miles and play a team that is only like 15 or 20 miles away from the site, which is Palatine, and have our players and our students and parents outnumber them about 10 to 1. What a tremendous following. We could go on and start talking about individual players and the great things that they've done, but we'll leave that to Coach Strands, because he certainly... I heard a little bit of that last night too. That still sounds good. Those of you that have followed the team all season long, I know particularly appreciate the last 5 games, because in those 5 games, you saw a K-Hawk team that came within an eyelash of not being able to accomplish what they have already done. And I think there's a fine line between being very good and being a champion, or a fine line between very good and being a K-Hawk. And to me, the difference is being a K-Hawk, and that is being an athlete that works hard, prepares. In the case of soccer, one who probably has had many years of soccer experience by the time he got to high school, work hard, go against tough competition, as these fellows do, make your early season mistakes, and then when it gets down to the wire, and you're tied going into the last few minutes, somehow, some way, the cream rises, and to me, that's the K-Hawk edge. Congratulations, fellas.
think there's a lot of people that were at Fremd High School last night, and when we walked in, many of us had purple on, and I think probably many of you that were there had the same question asked of you, and not in a kind fashion by any means, but what was a K-Hawk? And when I had the honor at the end of the game with Coach Strands to accept some medals and present some medals to our players, if it hadn't been, I guess, in poor taste, I wanted to go to the mic and tell the people from Libertyville that they found out what K-Hawks were. They were people that could beat the Libertyville Cats. We'd like to take just a few minutes now. We have our band back here, and our band has been an integral part not only of the soccer, but of all the activities going on here at the school. And we have our cheerleaders, our poms, the flags, and we'd like to have the band at this time play the school song Indian Trail. Mr. Strebel? I'd like to introduce at this time Princess K-Hawk, Kathy Giles. Kathy? During the halftime of the Collinsville Centralia game. So if you want to see two guys out here dancing to clean up the end of the bed that they made several months ago during one of the assemblies. For those of you that may not know, Coach Cosberry, I think, made a commitment for both he and Coach Strands. Coach Juarez wasn't going to have any part of the deal at all, but I think Coach Suarez is going to have to be a part of it somehow. I think we have to get Charlie. I think Charlie would be good beating a drum or something. Maybe we can get him out there. Yeah, Charlie would be the top guy. But anyway, the bet was made that we won the state championship. Coach Cosberg and Strands would dance the Indian Trail in tutus, so they'll be out here on December the 6th. This time I would like to introduce our coaching staff. We've had a great season. We've had some close calls, and we've had a very exciting tournament. For those of you that were up there, I think many of us felt our guys were going to have a difficult time coming back Saturday after the game they had Friday. And the whole Saturday morning, both at the motel and at the field, people were talking about the defense our guys put up against the constant barrage that St. Charles threw against us in the fourth quarter. And then to play all the overtimes, the penalty kicks, and then come back a few hours later for the state championship. I think it really brings home the fine coaching job our staff did. And I'd like to introduce Coach Strands and Coach Suarez and Coach Cosberg at this time.
I have been without this at my side for about 2 weeks now. I just feel more comfortable with it. I got to clear something up. I've learned from Coach Holling said that you don't pin yourself down completely. So I have to rephrase the quote. I said, I would be properly attired. Coach Cosberg's going to have the loincloth, okay? But somebody's got to find a cow big enough so that we can get enough leather. We'll have something worked out, we promise you. We did make that remark, of course, with the initiative of Coach Hollingshead and his famous remark. And it was intended to, we thought, well, gee whiz, Coach Hollingshead has been very supportive of us. He's been very helpful, and I feel, we reciprocated. We wanted to extend it a step further and say, well, we want to show our commitment to the total community and the total school by showing our support to the basketball. And I hope this is something that will just snowball. I feel that there's many positives going on now, and I don't want to sit up here and talk soccer. I don't want to talk just kids. We're going to talk about them quite a bit in a minute, but I do want to talk total community. And 81, when we won, I felt that a lot of boys needed to be vindicated from the 76 teams through, or even from all the past, from the initiation in 72. And I kind of dedicated that one to them. The boys in 85, it's really a shame that second place, that just shrouds all of their accomplishments. But their accomplishments were numerous, and yet, you just get that second place runner-up image. But we were very proud of them, and obviously that had a lot to, we noticed 83 and 84's team, which didn't make it, but were very, very good teams. With a break, what a difference a goal makes, you could go all the way. In 86, this was kind of nice. The kids just kind of, the old cliche, wait till next year, boy, they did it, and you never think it's going to come true like that, but it did. So I think they've all been covered, and what we haven't covered, what we need to cover, and that is the community. I've taught in 5 different schools, and when I was looking here at the different, we talk Collinsville, and we say Collinsville. We all know in our community there's Caseyville, there's State Park Place, there's Hollywood Heights. You've got Maryville, you've got them all incorporated in one. I've taught in Twin Echo with the Hollywood Heights kid. I've taught in downtown Collinsville with Webster. I've taught in Maryville, and now I teach in the State Park area. And in every area, I've been very proud of all of our people who can bring together some regional differences and all wear purple. And we have a purple tradition, and I'll tell you, this one, 86, was for the entire community, and we applaud the entire community for their support of us. Secondly, and just a note in general, the class that was displayed throughout the tournament, and I felt it emanated from our team, their uniforms, their conduct, their warm-ups, the way they conducted themselves on the field, straight through to, obviously, our fans, and our cheerleaders who wear matching earmuffs and gloves, to every aspect of support, the support people. And I always commend, and every year, that our local club level teams and our administration, our fans, our teachers, and the whole school community. Without their support, these things aren't really possible. And we knew one thing, that the Libertyville boys had a lot of distractions. It was life or death. Our kids knew we could concentrate on soccer. We had the support. We were confident. We were well prepared. And all of these things have definitely, there's a definite effect because of the fan support. My coaching staff, I am, these are all the trite things you hear, but, without somebody like Coach Suarez, who has, from day one, we've been scouting. We've scouted and prepared more than ever. He's been a tremendous right-hand man, and we've been together now for, God, before all 5 of these kids, Tuna. That's been, how many years? 12 years. Going up in the van this year, God, 5 kids, 76 or 75 was 2 bachelors, I think, wasn't it? So, it's been a long time, and our staff would not be complete, and the boys would not feel comfortable. And the tremendous job that he did this year on all of that food stuff and getting all these things lined up and to keep the kids loose, and Coach Cosberg's done a great job for us too. So both Coach Suarez and Coach Cosberg, I applaud you guys. We all. Obviously, a quick note, and it is a family situation. I'm very proud of my family, and I think you see a daughter who loves they're into it, a wife who's very supportive, a little boy. He missed 1 game. He's having a tough time. We're working with him, but he has a tough time on the head balls. He's always going, I can't give him the head ball probably. He missed 1 game, but he had his shots. We were going to try to postpone that, but he was a little feverish. 1 game he did sit in the press box, because it was drizzling. I said, hey, real fans out here, but I'll give him that, at one time. But he's been, the things that help us, help them. And the one thing to keep everything in perspective, the boy, every time we won, cried. Every time we lost, he's laughing like crazy. Late in the game, the kid's laughing, and Susie says, cry, baby, cry. Well, sure enough, in the state championship final, when the dramatic play was occurring, Susie, my wife, wasn't around because Jimmy was throwing his all-time fit for the season. And I think the kid's a barometer. But like I say, enough of all of that, and those are the things. I only say that because all the people support makes our job much easier so that the boys can do their job. We talked earlier, and I said I wasn't going to talk in the assembly before the boys went up. And Coach Cosberg spoke for me. You coach to a point, and then the boys have to take over. You prepare them, and you teach systems, and you prepare them. But soccer is within a team framework is such a creative sport, and it's up to their creativity to carry it. And I said it was for them, and it was them. And this one was done by them. And them are the people I'm going to talk to right now. Of course, them is an object pronoun as an English teacher. I'm going to speak about them, and they. We're going to talk and just give all the kids just an instant here, just a few seconds. I think it's only appropriate that we do it in front of the whole community. We do this at our banquets, but boy, I can imagine the banquet this year. What is going to be all time, isn't it? 3 hours, 4 hours, we'll be there at midnight. But every year we have so many things going on, and when you have a state championship, you have even more. So the boys, we'll let the JVs and the freshmen be spoken about by Coach Cosberg and Suarez at the banquet, but I'm going to do it right now with you boys here, so that you get the credit you deserve from in front of the entire community. We're going to go, first of all, real help in our state championship final. We were loose. I mean, we were confident. We were having fun. It was tense. They talked about our first round game being maybe the most exciting match in the state history. I mean, people were buzzing, and we were playing, and we were in the land of the giants. We had 6'5", and and what about those hairdos? Have you ever seen any of them action? Deutsch is a trendsetter. We got a long way to go to match those guys. But this was a very good team, and remarks were made that Collinsville's a shoo-in. That's a farce. People who haven't been upstate for a while don't realize the level of competition. At one time, their system of play was very static. They're very fluid now. They're very knowledgeable. And when you have so many big, strong athletes, they are a good team. And we went up against St. Charles with the winning goal by Jimmy Johnson, assisted by Deutsch, and made basically by Hartman. And then Albers and Brooke and Cassidy stood the line for the last 5 minutes. And 3 times I already stomped my foot, turned around, and decided, what are we going to do now to get the winner? And the ball never hit the net. We had so many kids clearing it off the line. It was a team effort. We went through to the semifinal round, and it was obviously another heart attack city. We've had 5 straight matches counting back to Althoff with all of these nail biters. Going into the final, we were so emotionally spent. It was great. I fell asleep on the bus to the game. The kids are laughing and joking. Pressure's off. We got to the field for the championship match, and our 2 little kids who were our hosts, Barrett Palatine and Fred, was an outstanding. They were outstanding in hospitality, and the 2 little kids were really tickled. They were helping us out. They were a couple of high school players for the team, and they were being real pleasant. They were just shaking their head before the game. We're in there joking, goofing off, silly, and Libertyville was out there pulling their hair, watching us do our Brazilian routine. I love it, all that. And these are the things that impressed them, and you could tell it was going to be the end of the world for them if they didn't make it. And we just knew that we were going to dog them, and we dogged them, and we're in there joking. Now, the story that's leading up here is for our manager, who we picked up about 3 or 4 weeks ago as, hey, we've been on the street since then, and I just wanted to mention him. We only get 27 medals, and that's it, 27 medals no matter how many coaches you have, how many assistants or whatever. And so this young man didn't get a medal, but he helped us at halftime. Even though we were already loose, I still had to get the kids at halftime and start talking some tactics. Let's get a little serious here. And as we're sitting there, all of a sudden I hear Coach Suarez go, ah! He's just, I said, Coach, what's the matter? I look over. Doug Tomlinson, our new manager, provided some comic relief. Have you ever seen the 4-inch balance beam about 4 feet off the ground? We're in the room with all the gymnastic apparatus. As he puts his hand up to go sit down, he throws himself up and over and misses the entire balance beam. He's like a crab out of water, just like this. And this kid, I tell you, just provided us. And by that time, we're just joking, being silly. Our hosts are laughing at, hey, this was crazy. What kind of a team is this playing for the state championship? But the looseness and that confidence and that silliness is what pays off. And so I just wanted to make Doug, and give Doug a little credit. Where are you at, Doug?
Other side.
Oh, stand up, Doug, go ahead. But don't sit down. You might be careful when you sit down. But quite honestly, he does a very good job for us, so we're very proud of him. Pam Moon and Chris Rosenkrantz are 2 statisticians. Pam Moon missed 1 game and we lost. She was sick the next game. I said, baby, you gotta get out there. And she came out of the sick bed to come there, and when the 2 girls are together, we haven't lost. So Pam Moon, over here. Chris Rosenkrantz, with a name like Chris Rosenkrantz, these are the girls who take care of all my business, and that's all the spelling and all of these statistics. And I had trouble spelling her name. She told me about that. I didn't realize I've been spelling her name wrong for 2 years. But it wasn't Rosenkrantz I misspelled Chris. That's Chris, and she's done a great job. Now, internationally, we play with what we call the first 11. And this team had been a first 11 for the last 5 matches. We didn't touch the starting lineup since about 6 games ago, and I think it just melded. And that's the way you play internationally. You keep a unit. And then we have a second 11. Basically, on our team, we only start with 18 players, and then through the season, we pick up JV players and rotate them in. Well, the 22 JV players, which then make the team come up and become our tournament team. Although 4 of them are not officially on the varsity, they will let it. And we picked another 3 kids that unfortunately our alignment of positions didn't work out for them. Sometimes we just had to take a player that we needed as a fullback instead of a wing halfback or something. So we had our 22 players, but yet we're going to make it a special consideration this year because of an unfortunate situation that happened to another boy who would have been on the 22. And that's why I want to cite him first. And he's a boy who started a couple of games, played considerably, played quite well, and then one day when he just thought he was having an upset stomach, he has to get emergency appendicitis surgery. So he didn't even get a medal either. We had 27 medals. I can't give him a medal, but he's going to get a letter, and you know, it's just a shame to have to sit that out. And he came back, but he just was just a little too late. to get back in shape. So Matt Doctor. He's up here. Then we had a group of 5 sophomores. All told, we had 7 sophomores or freshmen on this team out of 22, so that speaks well for our continuity. And the first group of sophomores didn't see any time, and we didn't expect them to. They didn't expect to see any time. This group, though, I'll just call them real quick individually. We have a dedicated, very flashy, spirited boy in practice with the goalkeeping that has really, the enthusiasm that's expressed and the dedication that's shown is something that helps our first 11. Vianney, a couple years when they won state in Missouri, said, hey, some of our best games are against our second and third unit. And when you have a program, we have plenty of players. We've lost a lot of players over the years through moves to Wisconsin, etc. We're going to lose players, but when you have enough quality players, people step in. And these are the kind of guys who help us make us what we are. So the first one is Brian Crum, would be the backup goalkeeper. Next on the list, saw some varsity action this year. He's another kid that kind of helps keep us loose, although I don't want to reinforce this attitude because, oh my God, driving me nuts. But he is a tall, lanky sophomore who is a good player, and we're looking forward to seeing him some more. Grant Highlander. The next sophomore has seen some varsity action as a freshman, and he has also been up to rotate in as a sophomore. He's another, these scrimmage meet guys, they got to come out and get their brains beat out by the older guys, but yet they were on that JV team at the beginning of the year. They wanted to beat the varsity. They thought they could, and they almost did. And this was another one of those boys, Brian Hunt. If you think you're seeing double the next time that I talk to this kid, you know who I'm talking about. Man, I had trouble all year. They play alike, they look alike, everything about it. I can't tell them apart, obviously, until they turn, face me, and I see the mole on one of their face. Otherwise, it's impossible. Matter of fact, when his brother was out with appendicitis, Jason used to be a fullback. I moved him up to midfield, and we were going to try him there. And then he kept playing, and I called, hey, come on, Matty, come off the floor. Come off the field. And I forgot that it was Jason and not Man. And this kid is also just the same dedicated type of player who are going to carry our K-Hawks through in the next few years. So this is Jason Doctor. Anderson, the Swedish meatball, is that what you called him? Who was, we thought